Hey everyone, this is Dylan, and today I'm going to be doing my September 2019 DVD update video for you guys. So I have yet again got way too many movies for September. I decided to split up the DVDs and Blu-rays because if I were all in one video, it would take forever. And a majority of the reason why I have so many this month is because there was a Dollar Tree sale. So I of course got a lot of Dollar Tree movies. So without further ado, let's get started. So the first one is called Genesis. And I'm not sure what this one's about. This was a Dollar Tree movie, but it sounded interesting and it looks interesting. I was really happy it came with a slipcover as well, so that was actually pretty nice. I then picked up Yu-Gi-Oh! The classic series, and this is season 3 of volume 1. And so this has the first 24 episodes of the 3rd season. And then I also picked up this season 4 volume 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! It includes the first 18 episodes of the 4th season. So that is pretty nice as well. The only thing that sucks about picking up things like that at Dollar Tree are you're not gonna find like the other volumes, so usually you won't find the other volumes, so that kind of sucks. But I guess whenever I will watch it, I will have to go and search for those. I also picked up this movie called Numb. It has this actress in it right here. Her name is Marie, and then I'm not going to attempt to pronounce her last name. But she is on the show The 100, and I really like her on that, so I thought that this sounded like a interesting movie. Plus, I don't know, I kind of like the whole like winter set movie, so I figured I'd pick this one up and give it a shot. I also picked this one up. This is called Dirt. And it's about like a off-road racing, I guess, and it looked kind of interesting. It did come with a like little patch, and this was from Dollar Tree as well, so I thought that was pretty cool. I had no idea that there was going to be a patch on the inside until I opened up the case and there was a patch, so that was pretty cool. It's always fun to have those little kind of things that you can find. I also picked this one up. This is Batman Unlimited Mechs vs. Monsters, and it's an original movie. This series, I guess, I don't know, most of them are on Blu-ray, but this was one that was not on Blu-ray, so I picked this one up on DVD. I also picked up this Ninjago Rebooted, and this is the Battle for New Ninjago City. I've never watched Lego Ninjago or anything like that, but I do typically tend to like the Lego movies, movies that have to do with Legos and stuff, so I figured I'd pick that one up and get a shot, and for $1, you really can't beat it. Then we have Nessie Me. And this is a play, of course, on the Loch Ness Monster, so I figured I'd give that one a shot. This one sounded kind of interesting as well. It's called The Rendezvous, and can we just take a second to look at Rendezvous and how weird it is spelled? Because at first I was like, I know what rendezvous is, but I don't typically see it spelled out, and I was like, is that how you spell rendezvous? That's kind of ridiculous. But this seems like an interesting movie. It's has to do with some like treasure hunters and stuff, so I thought that that would be kind of interesting. It kind of reminded me of the TV show Dig, so that's why I picked it up. I then randomly picked up this movie. It's called JT Reflections, an unauthorized biography of Justin Timberlake. You know, I have no clue what to expect from this, but for $1, I was like, you know what? Why not? I also picked this one up. This is called the Suburbans. You know, I was like, it kind of looks interesting, so figured I'd pick it up. And then I also picked up this Lego Legends of Samara, Power of the Chi. So this apparently has 2 episodes from that on there. And then I picked up Pretty Bad Actress. A lot of people on Blu-ray.com said that this was a pretty good movie, so I figured I would pick this one up. This is from Dollar General, and I've been looking for this for a while. I mean, I could have bought it a long time ago online, but I never did. I think I got the other 2 seasons at Big Lots, but this is Kathy Griffin, My Life on the DList Season 1. And I really enjoy Kathy Griffin. I used to really like her when I was younger, and I have the 2nd and 3rd seasons of her show, and I don't think I had ever seen the first one, but now I've got it, so I can definitely watch it for now. I also picked this one up. This is Batkid Begins, and this is just a nice little story about this little kid. Pretty sure it's a documentary, but it's about this little kid who had leukemia, and he wanted to be a real Batman. So that was seems like a fun movie and nice heartfelt movie to watch. This one is The Hawk is Dying, and it seemed kind of interesting. It's about Paul Giamatti, who is trying to tame a wild hawk. So I thought I would give this one a shot and see how that is. This was also from Dollar Tree. This is the Smurftastic Journey. This has 4 fun-filled episodes in it. And, you know, I did not watch this. This was way before my time. But I've caught some episodes of the Smurfs before, so I figured why not pick it up and give it a shot. We also picked up Painkillers, which again is not really sure what it's about, but it looked interesting. It kind of gives me at least this cover gives me a Annihilation vibe, so whether that's true or not, I guess we'll find out. I did pick this up. This is an upgrade to my collection, DVD and VHS wise. So this is the Rugrats, the Trilogy movie collection. So this includes the Rugrats movie, the Rugrats in Paris, the movie, and Rugrats Go Wild. And I've recently sold the VHSs I had of these and was able to pick this up. I actually found this at Walmart for $7.50, so that was really nice. And they are all on the separate discs, and they all have special features, so that's pretty cool. I was a little worried about my copy of the Rugrats movie because I have it on DVD, or I had it on DVD, but I bought this because I could get all 3 of them together, and I was worried because the one I had on DVD had the cat dog short in it, and this one also includes that, so I was pretty happy about that. I also picked up Barnyard, which is a Nickelodeon movie, and I don't remember if I've ever seen this movie. I probably have at some point. But I did used to watch the TV show that was based off of this movie called Back at the Barnyard. So I look forward to watching that. I picked this up at a Dollar General as well. And this is something I had never really heard of. But this is called Time Warp. And it is Season 2. And it's basically, I guess, a lot of video of slow motion capture. There's 4 discs, and they each have about 4 episodes on each disc, so seems pretty interesting. Making the invisible visible is their little tagline. I also picked this one up because I couldn't resist. A lot of people were saying that it wasn't very good, and I was like, you know, I want to judge for myself. So this is Scooby-Doo Return to Zombie Island. And Zombie Island was one of my favorite Scooby-Doo movies. Pretty much all the movies right around the time that Zombie Island came out. So Alien, Invaders, Cyber Chase, and The Witch's Ghost. Those were all ones that I really enjoyed. And I watched this one. I did not particularly enjoy it as much. It was just very loosely based off of Zombie Island. I wish that it had went a little bit more deeper into it. It didn't really have the same feel. This is also from Dollar General, and this is the Upright Citizens Brigade, the complete first season. And I saw this and I was like, I have heard of this before. I couldn't remember where I had heard it from. And I was like, well, you know, I'll just get it anyway. So I got home and I was like looking through, looked this up, and it happens to be a like improvisational troupe, and that's called the Upright Citizens Brigade, and then they got a show. And surprisingly, I did not catch this off of this cover, but this woman right here is Amy Poehler. And I was watching the show, and I watched the first episode, and I was like, she looks like Amy Poehler, and then it turns out that it was. I was like, what the heck? I picked this up from Dollar Tree, and this is the Real Ghostbusters Volume 3 of the animated series. And so this has quite a few episodes, and this was kind of funny. It had the little movie money for the 2016, I think, Ghostbusters movie, so that was funny. This one was also from Dollar General. I was actually really excited to find this one because I've been wanting this for a while. I used to watch the show a lot, and finally was able to pick it up on DVD. So this is Auction Kings. It's kind of a knockoff of Pawn Stars, which pretty much all the shows that have to do with this kind of subject matter are knockoffs of Pawn Stars. But I used to watch this one. This one was really cool because it actually showed auctions, and I like that aspect of it better than Pawn Stars. This is an upgrade to VHS, maybe, I think. I know I had one of the volumes on VHS, but it's a 3-volume set. So this is the first volume of The Mummy, the animated series. And I have volume 3 as well, so the only one I now need is volume 2, but this was from Dollar General. It was actually pretty cheap. It was like $3, I think, but I was like, you know, I gotta pick it up because I'm already got the one. I need the other ones as well. This was from Dollar Tree, and this is the full series of the Tik, and this is the original Tik. I know that there is, I don't know if it's live action or animated, but it was on Amazon Prime, and so this is interesting. I've heard really good things about this, and I've never gotten around to watching it, so I was like, when I saw it, I was like, you know, I need to pick that up. Then I also picked this up from Dollar General. This is the Sci-Fi Mega 6-pack Maneater series. So this has 6 movies in it. I have one of the Maneater series movies of a single release, but this one has 6. This has Swamp Devil, Sea Beast, Rise of the Gargoyles, Wyvern, Sand Serpents, and Roadkill. The only thing about this one is that it each is on, like, there's 3 discs, so there's 2 movies per disc, which sucks because if I were to have bought it individually, they would have all had their own discs. But I mean, for $3 for 6 movies, that was a pretty good deal. And then I also picked this one up, and this one is a triple feature of the Maneater series, and this has Behemoth, Roadkill, and Ferocious Planet. And so these are all sci-fi movies as well. This one actually did come with the slipcover, and all the discs are, or each movie is on their own disc, so that was pretty nice. One of these is one of the movies that is in the 6-pack, but I figured I still have 2 movies that I didn't have, so I was like, I'll get this anyway. And this was $3 as well. And then the last thing that I picked up this month for DVDs is Cursed. And so I watched Cursed from a recommendation of a podcast that I listened to, and because I had never seen it before. And so I had watched it. It wasn't necessarily a recommendation because they were pretty much making fun of it, but I was like, you know, I'll give it a shot. And I actually enjoyed it. A lot of people don't like this movie, I guess, and I thought it was actually pretty good. But this is the only way that you can get the unrated version. So I picked up the DVD, and it's out of print, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to find a cheap copy of the Blu-ray with the Blu-ray double feature with They. So I'm really happy to have found this, and I'll probably end up doing a review on this movie, so be on the lookout for that. This is it for the DVD portion of September of 2019. Be sure to check out the Blu-ray video if you have not already. Let me know what you think about what I picked up this month, if there's anything you like, anything you don't like. And remember, if you're not already subscribed and you'd like to be, please hit that subscribe button down below, and give this video a like if you liked it. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day. Bye!